Matrix multiplication. Let us multiply matrix E to matrix D. We have the following given matrices above. We have A, B, C, D, and E. Let's copy matrix E given by 1 by 3 matrix. So 1, 5, negative 4 multiplied by matrix D given by 3 by 1 matrix 5, negative 3, then 6. Is this compatible to be multiplied? So what we need to do, determine their dimensions. Matrix E has a dimension of 1 by 3. Matrix D has a dimension of 3 by 1. So compare the column dimension of the first matrix to the row dimension of the second matrix. So they are the same. So you can cancel. The final matrix answer should be 1 by 1. So possible to be multiplied. So let's multiply now. So 1 by 1 answer good. What you need to do, multiply each entry of matrix E to each entry in column of matrix D. So 1 times 5 is 5 plus 5 times negative 3 is negative 15 plus negative 4 times 6 is negative 24. Then add all together. 5 plus negative 15 is negative 10. Negative 10 plus negative 24 is negative 34. So this will be your final answer. Final answer. Next, let's multiply matrix A to matrix C. So matrix A, 3 by 3, matrix C, 3 by 2. So let's copy matrix A. Matrix A has entries of 5, 7, 2, 2, 1, 0, 3, negative 1, 4, multiplied by matrix C given by 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 1. Yan, determine their dimensions. Matrix A has a dimension of 3 by 3. Matrix C has a dimension of 3 by 2. Now compare the column of the first matrix to the row of the second matrix. They are just the same, so cancel. The final answer would be 3 by 2 matrix. Okay, so possible to be multiplied. Again, so how to multiply? Equals. So what you need to do here is to multiply row by column. So this first row, you need to multiply by column of the second matrix, like that. Okay, so as we multiply, first is 5 times 1. 5 times 1 is 5. Then 7 times 3 is 21. Then 2 times 2 is 4. Then, after that, multiply the first row to the second column of the second matrix. So, 5 times 4 is 20, plus 7 times 5 is 35, plus 2 times 1 is 2. When you're done, you need to proceed to the second row of the first matrix, distribute to each of the column of the second matrix. So let's multiply. 2 times 1 is 2. Then 1 times 3 is 3. Then 0 times 2 is 0. Then 2 times 4 is 8 plus 1 times 5 is 5 plus 0 times 1 is 0. Okay? Then let's proceed to the last row of the first matrix. Distribute to each of the column of the second matrix. Okay? Let's start with 3. 3 times 1 is 3. Then negative 1 times 3 is negative 3. Then 4 times 2 is positive 8. Then the last row multiplied to the second column of the second matrix. So 3 times 4 is 12. Negative 1 times 5 is negative 5. And then 4 times 1 is positive 4. Then combine all together. Let us add. Okay, 5 plus 21, 26 plus 4, 30. Then 2 plus 3 plus 0 is 5. 3 minus 3, 0 plus 8 is 8. And then 20 plus 35, 55 plus 2 is 57. Then 8 plus 5 plus 0 is 13. Then 12 minus 5 plus 4, 11. That's the final answer. So our final answer is 3 by 2 matrix. So this one is correct. Next, how about number 3? Transpose of matrix C multiplied by B. Let's copy C. C first. As we copy matrix C, the given is 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 1. 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 1. Okay? We need to get the transpose of this one first. As we transpose, what we need to do is to change the column matrix into row matrix. So if this is 3 by 2, it will become 2 by 3. Then the first column, write by row. So 1, 3, 2, it will become 1, 3, 2 by row. Then the second column for 5, 1, write as row for 5, 1. That's it. That is the transpose of matrix C. So let us now determine if the transpose of matrix C can be multiplied to matrix B. Transpose of matrix C is given by 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 1 multiplied by matrix B. What's matrix B? 3 by 3. Let's copy. 2, 1, 6, negative 3, 0, negative 2, 5, negative 2, 7. Possible ba sila multiply? So we have here 2 by 3, 3 by 3. Cancel. Yung nasa gitna nila, 2 by 3 ang final answer na matrix. So, possible to be multiplied. So, as I was saying, let us multiply the each row, distribute to each of the column of our second matrix. Let's do it. Make an open bracket. Then 1 times 2 is 2. 3 times 1 is positive 3. And then 2 times 6 is positive 12. Okay? Then, first row, second column. 1 times negative 3 is negative 3. 3 times 0 is 0. Then 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. Then, first row to the third column. So, 1 times 5 is 5. 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. 2 times 7 is 14. Let us now distribute the second row of the first matrix to each of the column of our second matrix. Okay? So, as we multiply, we start with the second row, first column. 4 times 2 is 8. Plus 5 times 1 is 5. 1 times 6 is 6. Then, second row, second column. 4 times negative 3 is negative 12. 5 times 0 is 0. 1 times negative 2 is negative 2. Last one, second row, third column. 4 times 5 is 20. 5 times negative 2 is negative 10. 1 times 7 is positive 7. Combine all together, we have 2 plus 3 plus 12. We have 17. 8 plus 5 plus 6, 19. Then we have negative 3 plus 0 plus negative 4 is negative 7. Negative 12 plus 0 plus negative 2 is negative 14. And then 5 minus 6 plus 14, positive 13. Then 20 minus 10 plus 7, 17. So our final answer is a 2 by 3 matrix. Na dapat yun talaga yung magiging sagot. So this is our final answer.